Hi, beautiful souls. Welcome to my talk about life, experiences, meaning of those experiences. Maybe we'll see what we get into. But this morning, I just felt that it's important to know that life can be easy. It doesn't have to mean hardship the rest of your life. It doesn't mean that you have to live your trauma every single day. It doesn't mean that you have to hold on to something that's painful. You don't have to. You actually have the choice of letting go of it. Humans do not let go of things easily. We like to hold on to pain. We like to hold on to gossip. We like to hold on to right and wrong. We like to judge people. It is easier to do that than to be loving, to be good. Because we are not, as we, from when we are born into this human life, we are not taught how important inner peace is. We are taught to chase, to ask for recognition, those pats on the back, well done. That's what we are taught. We are taught to chase something, not our dreams even. We're not even taught that. But we are more in the physical aspect of life than the spiritual. Self-love, for example. That is not something that are taught to us. There is not something that is shown to us that it's actually possible, that it actually gives you peace within. That self-love makes you stand straight in your energy. That's not something we get to hear. Rather the opposite. We get to hear that, oh, stop daydreaming. If a child goes off into their own little world, it's like dreaming. That's not okay. It's not okay to daydream or to zoom out. We should focus on becoming someone, being someone. We are shown and we are taught that it is in someone else. So what we do is that we look in other people for peace within us. And you will never find it there. You will never find peace from someone else. Now, this is very important. So life on earth is interesting to see this. It's if you choose to explore this, you will learn, you will experience more, deeper. There will be a deeper understanding. It is a maturity in consciousness, and we all, every human being on this earth, are on their own timeline. So the people that you resonate with have something to show you. Relationships, whatever the relationship is, to your parents, to your kids, to your neighbor, to your best friend, a loving relationship, everything teaches you something, because in every person you can see yourself. And the self-love that you give yourself will reflect the outside world. That is how it is. There is no ifs and buts about it, because you reflect your inner world on the outside. So if you carry pain, suffering within you, then you will reflect that on the outside. You will see other people doing that to you, carrying on that repetitive energy. But the beautiful thing in this life is that we do not have to carry any more pain, any more suffering. We can heal so much in this life if we choose to. If we choose to. But it takes courage. It takes determination. It takes maybe a written plan for you to say, okay, what is it that I want? You've got to start moving in the direction of peace. You will never have peace if you not practice peace. It is not possible. You will not get love from another person enough so you will love yourself. Do you know that no one else can reach into that place in your heart that you can? No one else can reach in there but you, because you let things happen. It's you. And how do we do it? We start to understand ourselves. We start to become curious and we start to explore who we are, our patterns. We see when someone is triggering us, when someone stirs an emotion up in you. What is that? We see love where love exists, and love exists everywhere. So it is possible to heal in this life. It truly is. But as I said, you've got to be courageous. You have to, because what you will find, what you will go through, you will not like. But there are ways of doing this. You can have an anchor point of a low, when you are in thought process of negativity. You can have an anchor point that brings you home to your heart, to neutral, to joy. So you stop, so you change, you actually stop the negative thoughts. It's not like you push them away and don't have thoughts, but you just change them. That is possible. Just seeing what else I have to say on this issue. Love is the one thing that exists. If you listen to someone who speaks, or someone about a near-death experience, who have actually had a near-death experience, you will see the light in their eyes. You will see pain, but you will see the love that they have brought back. The pain is because they experienced maybe not wanting to come back, but loved ones, you know, and it could be like, oh, I don't want to go. They're all different kinds. But what all of them say that I have heard, and I've had people speak of others, is that there is only love. There is only love. And this is huge. It is huge when you actually start to believe in that. But what does it actually mean, love? It's not like you walk around all joyful all the time. It's not like a heightened energy and you'd be like, you know, you're like, wow, life is great. That's not what it is. It's an inner peace. It's a calm, quiet inner peace. You can see the difference when something is serving you and when something is not serving you. You see clearer things. And when you have made up your mind that the heart is the way forward, you have to look at yourself. That is hard because that takes courage, because you have done and said things that and experienced things that hurt you, that have made you act a certain way, or have a thought pattern. Self-talk has probably then not been the best for you. You've not liked yourself. But you can like yourself. You can love yourself. Because you have a choice. Nobody is twisting your arm to stay negative, are they? No one is twisting your arm. See? You have the choice. Okay, so maybe you don't know how to do it. Well, start moving in the direction of what tickles you, what is fun in life, what do you enjoy? And maybe you have to go to your childhood to say, okay, I enjoyed that, painting or drawing, or the silence, or going on a swing, or, start there. It doesn't have to be like this bombastic, wow, yeah, I found it. It could be this quiet, subtle, inner joy that happens. You have to start exploring what you enjoy. And you have to start realizing when you are negative about yourself or anyone else, because that comes back to you. As in, like the negative, you can never find peace fully. You will never find that you let go completely, which I believe you can. Maybe you don't solve everything in this life, but you will solve so much. You will find peace. And if you haven't started this yet, if you haven't even contemplated on, if you're like in the beginning of this, and you're like, well, I don't know how, I don't know, start just if you're going to say those words, I don't know how, explore those. What is it that I don't know? Explore it. Ask yourself more questions. Go into it. But don't let I don't know stop you. Be the cloth. Cloth? That's not what I wanted to say. Don't let that be the stop. Don't let that be your way out of not having to find out. Yes, it's scary because you will find out so many good things, but you have to go through the rough stuff, because that's where the change comes. The realization of your life, your patterns. I don't mean just the doing patterns, but also thought patterns, because your mind is beautiful, but it's very powerful on both ways, both the negative and the positive. But you can do amazingly things with your thoughts. You can change so much in your life. So stop saying, I don't know, and let that be the end of it. And you move on to something else. Let that be the start of it. Let that be the start of your exploring. What do I actually mean? What do you mean, I don't know? But what I can say to you, find what tickles you. Find it. Go back to your childhood. Go back to a minute ago. Go back to a year ago. Find it. Find it. And if you can, visualize what you want your life to be like, what it looks like. Sit in silence. Sit with yourself. Sit in stillness. Become conscious. Explore, right? This is what I want. What does that look like? Because everything is energy. So your words are carrying energy. So they are negative words, right? Because it's a negative energy. It stops you. It's like, it shows fear. It has fear. So everything is energy. So when you go into like what you enjoy, your passion, when you go into visualizing with no hinders, no, I can't find the word. So you don't stop yourself. There is no, I can't find the word now. How interesting. But I hope you understand what you mean. When you fully explore and visualize your life, anything is possible. Remember that. Anything is possible. Visualize big. Okay? Feel it. And you will notice, if you do not let the ego come in and the mind of negativity to say, oh, that's not possible, that's not possible, that's not possible. If you just leave that alone, just dream big, visualize big, then you will notice that you will feel better. You feel better. And it starts something in you because it reaches to the true self of who you in truth are. That's what it does. It reaches you. It reaches, I say it reaches your heart because it does. Okay. Don't be afraid. Don't let fear stop you. Don't. See that it's fear that comes through and just walk past it. Okay, thank you. I see that it's fear, but I actually do want to explore this. What can happen when you imagine things? What can happen when you visualize your best life? What can happen? Nothing. Nothing can go wrong. But it is so programmed into us that we can't do this. This is not something we are taught. We are not taught to follow our dreams. Those who do that have the ability to do it fairly early, okay? They figure it out. It's strong. But those with a lot of fear will not. You will not leave a relationship. You will not leave your job. You will not leave bad company. You will not stand up for yourself. You will not have boundaries. Okay? But that is an illusion that you cannot do, because you can do. That's what this life is all about. I mean, it's like everybody has the opportunity to change something. So what do you want to change? What's the most important thing for you to change right now? What comes in for you right now? Then go with that, explore that. Look at it from all different angles, from possibility, not from, oh, I can't do that. But notice when you go there into the negative. Because I'm telling you, it is possible. You just got practice. Practice, practice, practice. Practice your heart. Practice love. That's what you can do. And notice your own patterns. And want to be good. Want goodness for others. How do you want to feel? Do you want to feel good? Well, how do I get there? How do I let go of this sticky stuff that I've carried for so long? How do I get rid of not feeling or not taking anything, a criticism personal? How do I not do that? Self-love, baby. So, that's it. This is all I have for you for the moment. I wish you well. I wish all the best for you. I wish that you find your passion, your joy, your self-confidence, and that you love yourself more than you love anyone else. And you find out that you matter, your life has meaning. Sat Nam.